General education teaching credentials for single subject and multiple subject. The single subject teaching credential authorizes the holder to teach specific subjects named on the credential in departmentalized classes, such as those in middle schools and high schools, in grades preschool, K through 12, or in classes organized primarily for adults. The multiple subject teaching credential authorizes the holder to teach all subjects in a self-contained classroom, such as the classrooms in most elementary schools, in grades preschool, K through 12, or in classes organized primarily for adults. In addition, the holder of a multiple subject teaching credential may serve in a core or team teaching setting. The statutory subjects available for single subject teaching credentials are as follows. Preliminary credential requirements. Number 1, complete a BA or higher degree from a regionally accredited college or university. Number 2, satisfy the basic skills requirement. Number 3, verify subject matter competence by one of the following methods. A. Achieve a passing score on the appropriate subject matter examinations. B. Complete a commission-approved elementary subject matter program or commission-approved subject matter program or its equivalents and obtain verification of completion from the authorized person in the Education Department of a California college or university with an accredited program. C. For specialized science subjects only, individuals may take and pass the appropriate subject matter examinations or obtain verification of completion of subject matter coursework from the Commission on Teacher Credentialing. D. Successful completion of applicable coursework that is verified. E. Complete a degree major from a regionally accredited college or university for a multiple subject teaching credential. The degree major must be in liberal studies or an interdisciplinary major that includes coursework in the content areas identified in subdivision of California Education Code Section 44282. F. Successful completion through a combination of coursework and examination options that meet or exceed the domains of the subject matter requirements adopted by the Commission in the content areas of the multiple subject credential. Number 4, pass the Reading Instruction Competence Assessment, or the RICA. Number 5, complete a course in the provisions and the principles of the U.S. Constitution, or pass an examination given by a regionally accredited college or university. Number 6, complete a commission-approved multiple subject teacher preparation program that includes satisfying the following requirements. A. Developing English language skills, including reading, by completing comprehensive reading instruction. B. Instruction in foundational and advanced computer technology. C. Instruction in health education. And D. Teacher preparation performance assessment. Number 7, obtain a formal recommendation for the credential by a program sponsor. Requirements for the clear credential. Option 1, complete a commission-approved teacher induction program and submit their application for the clear credential through the induction program sponsor. Option 2, teachers who are certified by the National Board of Professional Teaching Standards in one of the qualifying subjects listed below, after obtaining the California Preliminary Multiple Subject Teaching Credential, will be issued a clear multiple subject teaching credential. Option 2, for single subject, teachers who are certified by the National Board of Professional Teaching Standards, after obtaining the California Preliminary Single Subject Teaching Credential, will be issued a clear teaching credential in the subject area in which they have received national certification. Individuals applying for the clear credential under Option 2 may apply directly to the Commission for a clear teaching credential by submitting an application by mail. In addition, individuals may earn an additional credential or add a content subject to a general education teaching credential based on the National Board certification. This is an option for individuals who earned their original multiple subject or single subject credentials, or equivalent previously issued general education teaching credentials based on the completion of a California, out-of-state, or outside the U.S. preparation program.
Designated subject teaching credential includes career technical education, adult education, special subjects. It also includes adult education with supervision and coordination, as well as business and industry partnership teacher authorization.
Hello guys, this is the special education teaching credential slides. Some important information I have for you is that CSUSB does offer a graduate course of study that leads to a California Educational Specialist credentials and a master's or science degree. You have the option to choose from mild/moderate disabilities, moderate/severe disabilities, or early childhood special education. Although before being fully admitted, you do have to attend an information session. They are offered at both campuses, San Bernardino and Palm Desert. You don't need a reservation to attend. There is a $6 fee parking in both campuses, as we all know. I have placed a little bit of the following information sessions. You can find the rest on the CTC website in CSUSB under Special Education Teaching Credentials. I've also placed a couple of important contact information and office hours that would be the best help for you, such as Dr. Shannon and Dr. Gemma. Dr. Shannon being the program coordinator, Dr. Gemma being the graduate coordinator. You can always contact them if you have any questions.
Besides the other teaching credentials that were mentioned, there are other teaching credentials, which would be the following: American Indian Languages Culture Credential, Exchange Certificated Employee Credential, the Sojourn Certificated Employee Credential, and the Eminence Credential. To start off with the American Indian Languages Culture Credential, this credential entitles the holder to teach students in preschool, kindergarten through 12th grade, as well as classes towards adults in the specific American Indian language and other culture listed on the certificate. So it is not a suitable requirement for any other permanent credentials or certificates. So it is just focused on the American Indian language cultures. The next is the Exchange Certificated Employee Credential. This credential entitles the holder to work in a position requiring the certifications listed by the employing school districts on the credential. An exchange agreement may be made for up to 3 years. And at the end of the assignment period, the exchange, with the consent of all parties, may be made complete and permanent, provided by the governing board submissions. The next one is the Sojourn Certificated Employee Credential. So it entitles the holder to instruct students in the elementary or secondary grades in the California Public School District, where they are employed in the subjects or which they are academically qualified to do so. Additionally, they may teach a foreign language or provide cultural enrichment. Lastly, the last credential is the Eminence Credential, which is limited to the district that recommends the credential for the first 5 years and authorizes teaching or services in the public schools at the level and in the subject designated on the credential. And eminence credentials are only available at the recommendation of any employing agency.